Good morning, everyone. My name is Sydney Abrams. I'm a junior at EIU, studying health administration as my major, business administration minor. I ask that you guys bear with me. Coronavirus got the barbershops closed, so I got my hair looking kind of rough. So, yeah, just bear with me. Let's get started. A silent killer. What was your first thought or reaction when I said those words? I know for me it was kind of disturbing, and gives me kind of a unpleasant feeling. Well, the medical world calls high blood pressure or hypertension the silent killer. High blood pressure is known as the silent killer because the signs and symptoms typically go unnoticed before it does significant damage to one's heart or arteries. High blood pressure is quickly becoming more of a pandemic rather than an epidemic, with 1.3 billion reported cases of it globally. And that's even more unreported cases of hypertension with people who aren't diagnosed or don't know they have it. So that number's even, the real number's even higher. Another disturbing fact that I found to be interesting: fewer than 1 in 5 people with hypertension properly manage it. So that's another thing that we gotta address as a society. Although the whole country struggles with this disease, Indiana struggles even more so, with about 33 of the adult population being diagnosed with hypertension. The U.S. In the U.S., almost half of the black male population is diagnosed with hypertension. Gary is one of Indiana's biggest cities. Gary is poverty-stricken with about 36% poverty rate, and black men in this area are at an alarmingly high risk of developing hypertension. So, the statement of need. For the needs assessment, we will be conducting a focus group, community forum, and observation. Community forum and observation. Focus groups will help identify barriers to care, perceptions, and services needed within the community. Ideal participants for the focus group will be black men who are already diagnosed with the disease. We will also want to hear directly from the community. So, we will do the community forum to hear directly from the community, to get that feedback, both negative and positive, for our program, so we can figure out how to adjust it from the community members. We will observe housing conditions, recreation facility use, social activities, and just overall community maintenance. As a finals needs assessment method, we will use direct observation to ID the eating habits of the community. So, the name of the program is, of course, the Silent Killer Slayers. The purpose is to fix the high blood pressure problem in the Gary, Indiana community. The goal is to decrease the prevalence of high blood pressure in Gary, Indiana, within the African American male population. Some objectives that I set is to increase the percentage of those who constantly monitor blood pressure. So, an intervention that we set out to do is just post flyers in the community, whether it be in businesses, churches, barbershops, that display those stats on how black males are more at risk to develop high blood pressure. Another objective is for all participants to have access to healthy, affordable foods. With the poverty rate in this area being so high, we want to address those income levels. So we'll conduct job fairs and resume building workshops to, give these people, help finding jobs so they can afford healthy foods. And we also work with, in conjunction with the local food pantries to develop a mobile food pantry. Poverty level being low, a lot of people don't have cars. So that mobile food pantry will be great assistance to the community. Okay, and to evaluate, we will use like a survey at the end of the program to discover if they have access to healthy foods or not. And we will analyze their daily blood pressure logs that they'll get to discover, the frequency of the blood pressure readings to see if they're, constantly monitoring it. To market this program in the community, to gain the community's attention, we will use flyers, press release, and social media outlets. So as far as the design, for the first year of this program, it's dedicated to planning, designing, and preparing the program. Years 2 and 3 is when we market, launch, and evaluate. I believe that the health behavior method is the most appropriate method for this program because participants will experience all of the key elements such as perceived susceptibility, perceived severity, cues to action. What else is there? Barriers to care, self-efficacy. They'll experience all of those as they go along with our program. The budget for this program. In total, the amount that we're requesting from you is $328,767.79. So included in this cost is personnel, travel, commodities, contractual services, and equipment, of course. To conclude, high blood pressure is one of the top killers of Black men. We must be proactive in this to, to slow this pandemic down and to stop the spread, killing more of our, brothers, uncles, and our fathers. The SKS program is essentially a support group, education, and counseling service free of charge. It is my hope that this program is successful and it expands out of Guyana into other parts of the country. I just want to thank you guys for listening. I just want to thank Ms. Harvey especially for helping me throughout the progress throughout this year. Thank you.